really kind of struggling with what I'm going to talk about next. And so, the best way to do that is just talk about it. First of all, you're going to be hearing about another form that's going to come up. I will not be partaking in that form. First of all, it's going to be March 28th before we even pay our entry fees. As my wife said, before we file. To me, it's kind of silly to have a political form and you don't even know who's running. And so, I'm not going to take part in that deal. Seems kind of silly to me. Anybody can get up there and say they're going to run, then not pay the dues, and then there it is. Or, more important, people that might want to run will not be taking part in it because they don't want to get blasted. So they'll just stand it out, and then they'll file April 15, 16, and 17, and they won't have to go through that. So I'm not going to be a part of that, and I want y'all to know the reason why. It's because anybody can get up there and say it's going to run, anybody can say whatever they want to, and then not file. So I think it's kind of silly to do that, okay? Another thing I want to let y'all know, since we're all Republicans here, is some of you may have got some robocalls before the election. Did anybody get one? You did? Was it about me?
No, it was just.
Good. Well, I got one, and it was about me. Stemming from this last forum that we had on February 23rd, there was some questions asked and answers were given. So in this robocall that I got, and several other people got, it says there was two of them, and one of them was okay. The other one said, at the forum February 23rd, Rick West said that pre-K teachers were babysitters. And that he wanted to defund pre-K education. And he wanted to give no raises for teachers. And I specifically said in that forum that don't go out of here now saying I don't want to give teachers raises. But in that robocall, those things were said. And it said that I was not supporting of education. Do you agree with me? And then it said, who you gonna vote for? Rick West and Tracy Paul. Well, I got my senses to me, and I actually voted for myself. So I don't know what this is all about. I don't know why this is happening. I never said any of that stuff. But the sad part about it is the Democratic Party picked it up. And I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, Republicans, that when this thing gets to November, and I win the primary election, that's going to be everywhere. That I'm against pre-K, that I think that pre-K teachers are babysitters, and that I think that education doesn't need any more money. I'm not surprised that this might have come out of the Democratic Party, and it might have even came out of the Republican Party. I don't know. But if you hear about this stuff, I'd like for you to straighten it out. Because I'm telling you right now, I never said it. I support education. I even support pre-K. My grandson went to pre-K. I would have wished that his parents had chosen that he stay with me. and riding my John Deere tractor all day. But they chose, and it was their choice, to send him to pre-K, and they did. So I just wanna straighten that out, get that in the open. And let's see where this thing goes from here. Because I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I will not waver. I will not change. And I will speak at every opportunity that I get about the Republican Party, about what we believe in, and what things we need to be doing. And I appreciate your time.
I appreciate both of our local candidates, and I thank them for running. I know what it's like to have that target on your back, okay, just at a city election. Can't imagine what it's like on the county level. Okay, at this time, we have, legislative updates, and Mark Allen. Mr. Allen? Appreciate you.
Thanks everybody being here. We just got through deadline week at the Capitol, so all the Senate bills and House bills have passed off their floor of the House and Senate, and everybody knows what kind of shape we're in the state on our budget. So in the Senate side, we made an agreement. We have working group working to address where we thought we need to address to find money for the state of Oklahoma, and that's look at the rich tax credits we're giving away here in the state, and some of the tax cuts that were passed that didn't meet a trigger when they passed the tax cut. And so I bills passed on tax cuts in the Senate, got them out of committee, but the governor she doesn't like our tax credit, working on that and trying to overhaul the tax credits. They said, well, they're working, businesses are coming to Oklahoma, that's true. But some of the tax credits are very rich, they're giving away.